All right, you guys, welcome back to Ragdown Planting. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have so many projects and different plants that I want to replant. I did a video on this plant called Over Fertilized Plants, and I clipped off the surviving stems, and this was the remaining result. I put one plant on one side of the house and one plant on the other side of the house, and we can see which one grew better. This one's a little thin. This one here grew a little thicker. So I'm going to repot these all together, and I'm going to include a new one. Look at this new one. It's so dingy and dirty. I'm going to clean this plant up. Also, another reason why I want to repot these plants is because I've gotten into all these different types of draining types soil, and I begin to start planting all my plants with them lately. This indoor potting mix, it's just really fluffy. It has a little perlite in it. The cactus kind, it's a little bit thicker, but it has perlite as well. It's kind of the same as this. But this has the soil and the twigs included, and I really like that. Let's begin. I grew this plant when it was like this size, and this is about a 3-inch pot, maybe 4. And it grew to a nice 6-inch pot, very long and pretty. And I messed it up by applying too much fertilizer, plant fertilizer, into the soil. And this soil is super wet. And that is why I've gotten into rethinking about my soil. I don't want to provide any root rot for my plants. So that is how I do my soil now. You got all the twigs and whatnot in there. It's not like perfect soil, you know what I'm saying? I even got some. I even have some perlite as well. Here's my fabulous little pot. And I want to include that one into it as well. However, is that a little too thin? Or should I use this one? This is a little more wide. I'll use this pot. Now this soil, I'm not going to keep it. Right in the center. And I'm going to place those babies all along the outside. You know what? I want more twigs. I hope that makes it. That looks like rottage, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It's not soft. So I have my babies hanging off on the side. Now I'm going to put my main attraction right in the middle. So now, she's all in the way, right? I'm going to begin by putting my soil along the sides. To push them all in together. This is the Brazil philodendron, a low light tolerating plant, a bright light tolerating plant. But of course, the lower the light, the slower the grow. I'm going to put this plant in the best growing window, which was the morning sun. And there she is. All those roots are covered out. Pull those plants out of there. That's a plant. Let's get those roots covered. All right, the Brazil philodendron plants. So at this time, I'm going to wash off these leaves and I'm going to polish them up. So next, ladies and gentlemen, I have my Moonlight Philodendron. Since the spring has begun. Well, it's not quite springtime yet, but we know spring is coming because the days are 30 to 40 minutes longer now. But look at this new opening here. And it's going to be a lime plant. It's so pretty. And since I'm into drainage now, it's like I want to repot all my plants and provide drainage for them. And she does not want to come out. She's been in this pot for quite some time though. Goes. And look how I used to leave my rocks at the bottom. Now I mix my rocks in. It's sand. And this one I used to put sand in my soil. I have gone through some different planting styles. There are those roots. Look at that. She's got some long roots. Should I clip them? No. I do want to get rid of that sand. Okay, so this would be this baby's new home. I'm going to use this screen to cover the bottom where the hole is, so the soil doesn't fall out. I want more twigs. I wonder, should I clip those roots down? Just like that. I want it about, about that level. She doesn't receive direct sun. And if she does, it's very late in the evening. And she's far from the window, so the sun doesn't scorch her leaves. I think she'll do so much better. Look how she looks.